What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my predictions for this Sunday's Money in the Bank. Yes, it's kind of hard to believe that just a few months ago we had WrestleMania in front of the WWE Universe, and now, fast forward to this Sunday, we're having our fans back at full capacity. Actually, tomorrow, at the time of this being recorded and posted, which is going to be the same day, mind you, it is Thursday, July 15th, and right now, at the time that I'm recording this, it's literally 7:40 in the morning. Literally, it's crazy, absolutely crazy. I'm excited. I am so ready for this. It's gonna be incredible, but as of now, the card, as it stands, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 matches on the card currently. I don't know. We don't know. We don't really know what other matches are going to be on the card for this Sunday, but I'm 100% ready for this. I'm ready for Money in the Bank. It's going to be incredible. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So first up, we have a match that was actually announced this past Monday night on Raw, as the phenomenal AJ Styles and his own personal Colossus Omos will be defending the Raw Tag Team titles against the Viking Raiders. This is actually the Viking Raiders' first pay-per-view match since Ivar's injury last year, and if I remember correctly, if I remember right, I'm like trying to go look back here right now. Hang on, guys. If I remember correctly, their last match was, I think, Extreme Rules, wasn't it? Ew. Something got caught in my tooth. Their last pay-per-view match was actually Backlash last year, where it was the Street Profits defending the Raw Tag Titles against the Viking Raiders. So this is their first shot at the Raw Tag Titles since last year, and this time they're not going up against a team like the Street Profits. They're going up against a team like AJ Styles and Omos. Ooh, excuse me. Anyway, guys, I don't know. I don't know. This is gonna be interesting because Ivar, he's a pretty strong dude, but as is Omos, I really don't see Styles and Omos losing the titles, the Raw Tag Titles, anytime soon. So, I mean, but then again, the Viking Raiders have been together since their days in Japan, leading into their days in NXT, when they became NXT Tag Team Champions by defeating, if I remember correctly, the Undisputed Era, if I remember correctly, and now they're on Raw. Honestly, I mean, thinking about it, it's most likely a foregone conclusion. I gotta go with Styles and Omos on this one. Next up, now we have the first of 3 singles title matches on the card. This one will be for the Universal title, as Roman Reigns will defend against, you guessed it, the Hall of Famer, the Rated R Superstar Edge. And this is finally going to happen, one-on-one, a WrestleMania caliber match. I am excited for this one because looking back at WrestleMania, It was initially supposed to have been Edge versus Reigns for the title, but Daniel Bryan had gotten involved, and it then became a triple threat. I have to admit, 14 matches on the card from this past year's WrestleMania compared to, what was it, last year's WrestleMania? We had like, I don't even know how many matches. We had 18 matches on the card, and then in 2019's WrestleMania, a couple years ago, we had 16 matches on the card. Insane. My guess, possibly next year's WrestleMania, there might be less matches on the card. If there was only 13, maybe 12 matches on the card, I would get down with that. I would get down with that easily, but almost 20 matches on the card? On a card. Bruh, really? Really? Anyway, this is a very unique match because both men use a spear as their finishing move. Not only that, but they also have submissions as well. In fact, if I remember correctly, Edge's original finisher, submission, let me see, hang on. If I remember correctly, Edge's submission, if I remember correctly, it was sort of like a sharpshooter of sorts, but I don't remember the name of it. I don't remember what he called it. I'll have to look online, but yeah, and then of course Reigns, he uses a guillotine to make his opponents submit. Let's see. I'm still searching, trying to find it. I guess not. Guess I can't. It's not there. I don't know what his... I don't remember the name of his submission hold, but I remember that he did use it a couple times. Throughout his whole career, in WWE. Let me look here. Yeah, I don't remember. I'll have to keep looking, but it's interesting because both men do use submission. They both use a spear, but Oh, okay, here it is. Okay. He called it the Educator. The Educator? Educator. Yeah, I believe is what he called it. It took me a while to find it, but he called it his inverted sharp. It's an inverted sharpshooter, and he called it the Educator, which in which we've seen him use that move multiple times in his entire career, and it's interesting because throughout his whole career, especially in WWE, he's had so many different, so many accomplishments throughout his whole career. He's a 4-time WWE champion. He's a 7-time World Heavyweight Champion, a 5-time Intercontinental Champion, a former 1-time United States Champion, a 2-time WWE Tag Team Champion, alongside one with Rey Mysterio, one with Jericho. He's a 12-time World Tag Team Champion with Christian 7 times, Hulk Hogan, Chris Benoit before he passed away in 2007, twice actually. One with Randy Orton and one with Jericho when they were the Unified Tag Team Champions. 2001 King of the Ring, first ever Money in the Bank winner. He won the 2010 Bragging Rights Trophy for Team SmackDown. Two-time Royal Rumble winner both in 2010 and this past January. He won the 2005 Gold Rush Tournament. He won the 2008 Championship Chase Tournament, which I do remember that a little bit. He's the 14th all-time Triple Crown champion, third ever Grand Slam champion, 2012 Hall of Famer, 4 Slammies, one for Couple of the Year involving his relationship with Vicky Guerrero, Oh Snap Meltdown of the Year in 2010, which he destroyed the anonymous Raw GM's laptop. 2020 Return of the Year, and then Rivalry of the Year in 2020 with Randy Orton. So he's had quite a few accomplishments. Quite a few. But anyway, yeah, that was what he called it. He called it the Educator. And so I apologize if I took forever. It took me I know it took forever, but I had to find the name of his submission, so forgive me on that. But anyway, moving on. Edge has the Educator. Reigns has the guillotine. Both of you use the spear. It's a matter of who will use the spear first. Honestly, I think it's gonna be Roman because of the fact that he's gonna have Paul Heyman. He's gonna have the Usos in his corner, but at the same time, Edge could also very may well have Rey Mysterio and his son Dom get involved as well. So they may also be in Edge's corner as well. You never know, but as big of a fan as I am of Edge, I gotta go with Roman on this one. Next up, we have Bobby Lashley defending his WWE title against Kofi Kingston. This is kind of interesting because the last time Kofi was WWE champion, he held the title for 6 months. He held the title for 6 months before losing the title to Brock Lesnar. Fast forward to now, and he's getting his long-awaited rematch for the WWE title, but it's against a big-time player, the caliber of Bobby Lashley. Lashley is one of the toughest dudes I had ever seen in WWE today. trust me, I know, because Bobby Lashley, even when he debuted in 2005, he was stupid good. Stupid good. He had won the United States Championship, I think, from JBL. He had became ECW champion twice, and not only that, he competed in the second ever Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania 22. WrestleMania 23, he defeated the late Umaga in a battle of the billionaires when Vince McMahon put up his hair against former president, WWE Hall of Famer Donald Trump, who was putting up his hair as well. Crazy match. Yeah, Bobby Lashley is good. Even when he returned to WWE, he came back wanting two things. Number one was or rather three things. One was to obviously become WWE champion. The second was to win more championships to put in his resume. And the last thing that he wanted to do was to fight Brock Lesnar. Is he getting that? No. We're probably not going to get that match at all, given the fact that now Brock is just doing his own thing right now. It's hard to say whether or not we're going to get that match, but if we do, that would be an incredible match. But Kofi Kingston is another top elite superstar who has won so many championships. He's won multiple Intercontinental titles, multiple United States titles. He's won 14 tag team titles, 3 of which were from 3 different people. One was CM Punk, the other one was Evan Bourne, the other one was R-Truth, and his 11 other titles was with the New Day, which I've heard rumors that they're splitting up. I don't know if the rumors are true or not, but we will find out. Honestly, I think with what Kofi Kingston said to Lashley last week on not this past Monday, but last week on Raw, the last few weeks, it sparked something inside of Lashley that we never thought would ever come out, because Kofi was right over the the last few weeks since Hell in a Cell. He's been soft. He lost a match to Xavier Woods this past Monday night on Raw. Yeah. And he told Kofi, I'm going to kick your ass. So, who do I think is going to win? I've got to go with Bobby Lashley on this one. I think he's going to take home that W. Next up, we have the Raw Women's title defended. Rhea Ripley defends against Charlotte Flair once again. I don't think Charlotte Flair is ever going to learn. I'm not saying anything else about this match. Rhea Ripley. I said it. I'm sticking with my pick. Rhea Ripley. Now we have the men's and women's Money in the Bank ladder matches. The women's match will feature Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, or I guess now Nikki Ash. I guess? I don't know. Liv Morgan, Zelina Vega, and Natalya. Originally, it was supposed to have been Carmella in the match, and we were supposed to have gone Bayley versus Bianca Belair in an I Quit match for the SmackDown Women's title this Sunday at Money in the Bank. But because of Bayley's injury, the match will now take place tomorrow night on SmackDown with paying fans, which is awesome, which I'm looking forward to that. And Liv Morgan replaced Carmella in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And yes, you heard me right. Zelina Vega has returned. We haven't seen her in a year, and she's back. Crazy. It is crazy. And then as far as who will be the fourth SmackDown superstar to compete in this match, that's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to say because when you think about it, the roster has actually thinned out so like I don't even have the word for it, but the roster has thinned out thinned out extensively. So as far as like who we have on the roster, as far as the women's division goes, we have Bayley, we have Bianca Belair, we've got Carmella, we've got Liv Morgan, we've got Natalya, we've got Sasha Banks. We now also have Shotzi Blackheart, and of course Tegan Nox as well, and even Tamina. Honestly, I think that's kind of a hard one, but I would have to say, I don't know, maybe maybe either that's kind of a hard one. I would have to say Sasha Banks, because she's the only other person who would want to compete in this match. And I've heard rumors that we're supposed to be seeing Sasha Banks return within the next within the next week. So it could happen, but you never know. Honestly, as far as the women's match goes, you have two women who have already won Money in the Bank. That would be Asuka and Alexa Bliss, both of which ended up becoming Raw Women's Champion at the end of it all. Then you have the rest of the field, which is Naomi, Nikki Ash. I don't know why I just said that. Liv Morgan, Zelina Vega, and Natty. And Natalya. Natty's the only woman who's been in pretty much almost every single Money in the Bank ladder match possible. Let me take a look. Yeah, literally. Yeah, she's been in every single one. So 2017. Yeah, 2018. She also competed in 2019's Money in the Bank ladder match as well, didn't she? Yeah, 2019. She even also competed in last year's as well, if I remember correctly. No, she did not. No, she did not. It doesn't mean no, she didn't. I think she was out with an injury. But yeah, other than last year's Money in the Bank, she's been in. Natalya's the only one that's been in almost every single. Has been in every other one, and she's the one with more experience. Honestly, I gotta give the odds on favorite to Alexa Bliss. I feel like with her unpredictability, that could help her out, but you never know. You never know. At this point, it's too hard to call as to who will win the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, but the men's Money in the Bank ladder match is going to be a good one because you have from Raw you have Ricochet, John Morrison, Riddle, and Drew McIntyre. From SmackDown, you've got Big E, Kevin Owens, King Nakamura, and Seth Rollins. This is going to be an interesting one because out of all 8 of these men, Seth Rollins is the only one who has won Money in the Bank, so he knows the ins and outs of this match. But Morrison has been in more ladder matches than all 8 combined. So the odds-on favorites would definitely have to be Rollins and Morrison. But as far as who I think could win, it could, in my opinion, if I had to pick 3 odds-on favorites, I would say McIntyre, Owens, and I would say Shinsuke. I would have to say Shinsuke because all 3 men are all former NXT champions. So, and they've been in ladder matches in from Japan and NXT, so they know the dangers of money in the bank. So, but those are my picks as to who would be the odds-on favorites. But that is going to do it for this video. Question of the day: what are your guys' predictions for this Sunday's Money in the Bank? And who would you guys like to see win the men's and women's Money in the Bank ladder matches? Let me know in the comments below using the hashtag MITB. And that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button if you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more pay-per-view predictions in the foreseeable future, which you guys know, every month we get a pay-per-view every single month. So if you guys are new to the channel, you guys want more pay-per-view predictions in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you guys do not miss out on any new content that comes your way. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All the links will be down in the description. And if you guys have any fan mail that you want to send me and want me to open up on the channel, my address will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.